So, this is it. The very ship that caused all this.
Yes, sir. The likelihood is the ship has been explored previous, likely by the other passengers from the distance ship.
If that's the case, are you certain that there's anything here we can even use?
While no onboard exterior technologies are detected to be powered, there may be remaining computer systems that I can access and make use of.
Well, that's something at least. Turning onto this page means that your goals will be met and that your journey ahead will lead you there. Might be worth keeping. So, you said something about computers?
Affirmative. I am detecting circuitry within the lower levels.
And that looks like jackpot there. Oh. Seems like just about everyone we don't want to be around this is around it. God, is there any place in this fucking multiverse that I can get away from it? Do you think these are enough for you to be able to work with?
On close inspection, it would appear that these computers are far too damaged to find any relevant data on.
Well, this whole matter would be a lot easier if we could find a power source. It's not as if one is going to be Huh. Well, that would do it.
It is likely that the machine is burnt out. Likely burnt out from use of the laser.
Looks defunctional. But, I mean, it's also a little bigger than what I'm going for. Wanted dead. Force group. GPP. What the hells were the lemons wrapped up in? Doesn't matter. Do you really think that we can do this with this? Power the harness with this tech?
If we were to find a working generator,
Well, I suppose that just means we'll have to find where the rest of the ship went. Couldn't have been too long considering. How about computers? Anything else that could be of use?
there is a upper portion to the ship part, located likely within a crawl space, if not accessible via ladder.
My leg is gonna hate me after this. Nope. Not even the right way. Too short. There we go. Well, these ones look in better condition. Think this is where the laser started coming on at?
Direct origin point is from deeper within.
No way to really tell or make use of anything with everything depowered and broken.
What are you doing?
Ah, I'm cleaning off the keyboard. Might be helpful if I can actually read the keys.
That is unnecessary.
Oh. Alright. You're hooked up. So, any ideas where the other half of the ship could be?
Unknown. It is too early to be able to tell. But if this is the hind section of the ship, as we surmise, then it is likely that the other portion of the ship may be somewhere within Etheria.
Well, get as much work done on it as you can. We'll see if we can find the other piece from there. Should be just about back. Yep, there it is. Whoop. Jumping across. Well, that turned out to be something, just a tad bit of a dead end. Oh dear. Ow. That was not pleasant. Note to self, I gotta give it some time between. Lots of bombs. Oh boy. Eternal night and the pains of such. Isn't that just splendid? I could probably benefit from just breaking some of the stone there. Okay. Well, home sweet home. These are actually much more, useful to us now, considering everything. Ah, here we are again. Berries. Lots and lots of berries. Berries. Lots and lots of berries. I like them just a bit. Berries. Why am I saying ow? I'm not in pain. I'm in water. I'm wet, not hurting. Or technically, I'm always hurting. No. My leg hurts. That's my leg. It doesn't constitute the whole me. Nope. I'm just always hurting. Oh. Miss Ellie is up there. I could go up there to say hello. Ow. Pain. I hate thorns. Thorns are painful. Not even alone the fact of just being annoying with the freaking pain, it's the fact that they are near impossible to control. see was able to keep me warm at least. Should I go up and say hello? I could probably just wave high up there. I don't feel right keeping this from Scott. Maybe there's a chance he already actually knows. This seemed incredibly reckless leaving that there. None of this seemed like a good idea. I mean, not telling Scott is one thing. I could make that a lot prettier. What was I saying? I mean, not telling Scott is one thing. But keeping him from her is a completely different one. But she doesn't seem ready to have that conversation with him yet. And that's an issue with it, for certain. This is what you get, Andr. This is what you get for accepting a victory and letting it define the facts of... Did that get deeper? I wish there was something I could do. I mean, I can't. It'd be odd for me to approach her, I think. I don't even want to begin to dredge up the fact of what we learned from Genevieve. Not yet, anyway. Maybe if she met Jinx, that would be a good idea. I mean, they're both recovering from exposure and corruption. Are you dripping? Oh yeah, you are all dripping. Nice. But... yeah. Huh? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm concerned as to who left that, but I suppose we're definitely set on stew materials for a bit. Alright. I'm gonna plant some of these. Missing a flower and everything. How's the cup growing? Growing much quicker than I anticipated. That's going to make keeping food a lot easier, given the cold. Ah. Well, it couldn't hurt to go and ask. Let's see what those two are up to.
Don't question this.
It's this way.
Oh, you don't have to go out that way anymore. Were you out in the cold this entire time?
Yeah, I kind of have just been using my dragon to
There's there's a way out over there. Oh,
Hello.
hello.
speak of the
How you
devil and he
doing?
shall appear.
I know, we were
I
talking
would,
about you.
I would be very careful about using that terminology considering the landlord.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
you have some weird landlord.
Yep. And
You sure it's
Fiero,
all weird?
and Fiero does have a proclivity towards showing up at times of mentioning him.
Oh,
Hello.
that's a
Cold?
strange name.
What was that, Gil?
I said, are you cold by chance?
I was when I was running an errand earlier.
Oh,
Besides
that
my, I had, well, when the outbreak happened, I was wearing a similar one to it, but it kind of got damaged, so,
outbreak?
the Shadow Beast.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, it doesn't seem that your clothing survives very well when you're rapidly turning into a phantom.
You turned into a
Right.
phantom? Oh, wait.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember. Or
I
a cow,
remember.
for that matter.
I keep forgetting that you can
I still have
shapeshift.
that bucket.
I'm still... no. No.
Hey, I'm not. You're not a cow right now.
I'm concerned as to the right now part.
As you should be.
Oh,
Gross.
hey, Ace.
I don't have any arrows. Sorry.
So, back to Port Spiral soon. They aren't exactly old that I'm hanging out here at the archive with a fugitive, a wanted man.
I mean, I would surmise they wouldn't be entertained by the notion.
Yeah, and they weren't thrilled when I told them about your corrupted friend, the one with the guessing skulk.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
really would have preferred you not told them about her, but I suppose the cat's out of the bag now.
Don't think they will do anything. They're more, I think, afraid of fighting again, because we already had our outbreak happen in Port Spiral.
Well,
We already had like half of our people infected.
well, at least for the moment, I'm pretty sure we don't need to worry about an outbreak happening, but that's a valid concern.
I mean, I did tell you that cure thing.
Which I still have yet to put any major studying into.
Don't know how well you're gonna find anything, because I think Nova, Hawthorne, and Anya had to go somewhere else to find it.
Well, unless you can define somewhere else for me, I have no other choice aside from attempting to study it. which, if it betrays any of Port Spiral's loyalties, I'm not going to ask you to do that.
Yeah, sorry. I know where the lab is.
In which case, I'm not going to ask further.
Yeah, apparently they also have a thing that they're dealing with. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to head back soon. I was back in Spiral last week due to MIPS having a tournament.
I heard a bit about that, though. I kind of took the opportunity to do something else while that was ongoing.
It's understandable. It was kind of boring when it came to the two users battling it out.
A lot of teleporting around, I imagine.
Yeah. You can't really keep your eyes on one person when they are teleporting about.
I would imagine it would be difficult to. It's actually rather warm in here. I don't think I need to worry too much about being cold. Before you leave, though, I have something of a favor to ask.
Alrighty, what is it?
My guest, would you be willing to talk to her for a bit?
Sure. What is it? Sorry, I kind of explored your archive a little bit.
I mean, you've been staying here. It's not like you're disallowed from doing so.
Saw all the bedrooms. I was searching for the kitchen.
I mean, that's more than fair considering that the kitchen is right above them. I mean, considering the fact that you've been rather polite and the whole thing, you kind of have something of a library card and above.
Wearing a different outfit right now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. My, little friend here, my shoulder. Little, blind. He's sometimes a few words, maybe a sentence if I'm lucky.
I'm gonna feel very awkward for saying this, but I can't see it.
Hold on.
It's on the shoulder over here. Whoa, pretty bird.
Hold on. It's not a stream without scuff.
It might just be because of my gaming version.
Actually, you guys
That's
are very
probably-
pretty, I'm not gonna lie.
It went 2 or above.
If you just had a darker shade of gray on, you 2 would be 20. Calling you a blind bird from now on.
Is it like a bird on your shoulder? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a crow.
Yeah, it's
I
my
see
little
cosmetics.
yeah, it's my little crow. I found him out in the woods when I was going back towards Port Spiral.
That.
I don't think he'll be able to survive out in the cold. Actually, I don't know how he's survived this long, anyways.
There isn't exactly a place to migrate for birds if the entire world's eternally night.
Yeah. Probably
Yeah,
help the little guy out.
yeah, when I found him, he wasn't doing too good.
Well, it's a good thing you found him then. I don't know how to. I do not know how to cater to birds.
And
One living
he
here, right?
mostly just eats seeds.
Oh, that reminds me. Here.
Oh, sweet berries.
Our,
Oh wait, you like
our bushes on the front lawn gained a decent amount of growth of them. But
These were all I would. These were all I would eat when I first started. When I first came to Port Spiral, I should say.
Oh yeah, it's fun food. I have a couple of berries growing inside of my room, just because they're just nice to snack on.
Especially since I don't eat meat as a bird. And I know sometimes other cats will eat meat, but me personally, I prefer berries or fruits. Yeah.
She sits out there on her own sometimes. Let's see if I can get her attention. Oh, well. Lo and behold, I forgot she could do that. Hello.
Hello. Fine, huh?
Actually, no. I mean, we just got out here. I was attempting to be about to knock on the glass, but lo and behold, I forgot you could do that.
Yep. You have a different outfit on.
I mean, yes. I had to fix my jacket and mask, and I added a hat to the mix. It's cold out.
Kinda like it. Though I prefer it hot, but I don't mind the cold.
You're
Sorry, for your outfit.
Right. I wanted to introduce you to God, I haven't done this in a while. Miss Ellie, meet Miss Jinx. Miss Jinx, meet Miss Ellie.
Hi.
Hello.
You've both had to deal with a similar traumatic experience.
You can say it, Gulk.
You've both been touched by corruption, and I thought that perhaps you two talking might help you both mutually.
Okay.
It would at least probably yield better results than talking with me alone would.
Honestly, probably talking to anyone would. I'm just kind of talking to myself. Yeah.
I've been there. It's it only does so much.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was doing out there. I was simply just talking to myself.
Nothing wrong with it.
No judgments from me.
Be normal.
Yeah.
So we all collectively
When you
support
have, especially when you have two voices in your head, your own and the skulk.
Try 3. 4.
My,
Not though.
I
Not
only
all
have.
of them were skulk. Majority. 3 of them were. The 4th one was my own. Kind of my own. The other half. She's gone, so it's nothing to worry about anymore.
I remember having the voice of the skulk in my head. It was frightening at first, definitely.
Yeah. It's weird hearing another voice in your head, especially when you're not used to it.
Yeah, now I have my little bird who sometimes talks to me.
What exactly did the skulk say to you?
I pushed those memories back pretty far, but I remember saying a lot of the time, be safe, keep you warm. It definitely kept me safe. I had, let's say, I had a couple of run-ins with some folks who wanted to use the skulk to go to other dimensions and expand.
Let's just say we are quite alike in that. Yeah. You know. Well, the skulk never, and 2 of them never wanted to keep me safe or warm or whatever. They were all like, "We own you. He can't hear you. You're ours." And one of them quite literally was splitting my body into 2, but that's a whole other thing in and of itself. And then the 4th one just kidnapped me and made me do let's just.
I understand, though. I was actually kidnapped as well at one point. There's actually, I guess I should tell you. I won't go. I don't remember what the actual direction from here is, but
Do you want...
there's a.
Would you prefer that the 2 of us give you space to talk things out? I worry I'm listening in on more personal things.
It's up to her. Them. Sorry, I don't know your.
Any works. I'm okay. Any works. I'm fine.
Alrighty.
I mean, told Keo a little bit about it, so I have no issue.
And you know some of my past 80s.
A bit. I guess, group therapy time then. Mayhaps I should have built a room for this.
I feel like a lot of Port Smile can use group therapy.
No comment.
But I'm just gonna put this out now. If you see a house on a snowy hill and you're approached by, he seems like a very nice, genuine man, don't trust him. Just wants to do you harm. His name is Marco. He kidnapped me, and apparently he also at one point had kidnapped Miss Luna.
Who's Luna?
Someone from my home,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
does confuse me just a tad because I haven't seen her in any contact with anything Skulk related, so kind of
I
registers a decent threat either way.
Sounds
I
like Zodiac.
don't think it was Skulk related. I don't know. I don't care to ask. I honestly haven't had contact with Nova Luna in a while. It's been a month and a half. But if you see the house on the snowy mountain, don't go there. And if you do, you're gonna see what happens when the Skulk was trying to protect me.
Your infection was trying to protect you?
Well, it was trying to also expand, I guess. It wanted to use me, I guess, as a host to spread. But we were able to find a cure before I got too far.
It tried to make you part of the hive mind.
Yeah, we got pretty far infected. Me and my brother. Actually, a lot of rival got infected.
That cure worked wonders.
Yeah. Was all over my arm. It had actually expanded over my arm and had given me it's like a claw. It did that after Marco tried to cut off my arm. I guess it did it to keep me safe. So that it can use me. It was
interesting. Oh, sorry. That's new behavior from what I know of it. Rapidly adapting your body to protect from harm.
Also, Marco's a part of this skulk. I don't know how far along he got. After my brother saved me. Let me start from the beginning. I was out mining. I saw Marco. He invited me back to his house, saying that he could join me of, I was calling it an ailment at the time. But it did not end up well. Ended up in a cage, pretty much. but we were able to get out thanks to my brother. His name is Vex. But after a couple of months, Nova, I guess our Nova, the one of this mentioned. But after we back to Port Spiral, we told everybody about Mako, and I think that was the last time I went and I visited Luna and Nova at their house. But after a few months, we actually... Why, little bird? Tell me.
Oh,
Sorry, the little bird is
No.
talking in my ear again.
don't worry about it. I get it. I used to have voices. So many voices. All telling me like 5 different things. One of them went, "Don't trust this person, they're gonna hurt you." The other one going, "Trust this person, they're nice." The other one going, "He can't hear you, you're mine." The fourth one going, "Do this, do that, you're mine. You're never gone. You're forever mine."
Sounds scary.
Oh, it's just scary, traumatizing. Every time I hear anything that sounds remotely similar to a couple of those words, I just kind of want to jump off a cliff and cry. The sight of, like, Skulk Blue terrifies me. I just can't look at myself, if I'm being honest. Sorry, I haven't slept in, like, how long have I been here?
I haven't slept this entire time.
In like an hour or so, but that's all I can manage. Like a night.
To be
I
fair as well,
can't.
it's a little difficult to tell outside of 24-hour cycles, but even then, the eternal night is kind of bogging things down a bit.
True. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I can't sleep.
At least the phantoms
I,
come in.
Thank you. Sorry.
Ellie, I get it though. When I was infected, I would stay up for days at a time. I probably would stay up 3-4 days at a time. And 80s can tell you that when we first met, I probably hadn't slept for a couple of days. Hold on, if you're talking, I can't hear you again.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh.
Can we hear? Are we good?
I can hear
Okay.
both of you.
Okay.
Don't mind me,
Cool.
I was getting a
Good.
thumbnail.
Oh no, I figured. I could tell.
Yeah, 80s. 80s can probably tell you about the first time we had an interaction.
I was in the neighborhood, and... Are you sure you're fine with me mentioning this?
Go ahead.
Jinx explained their situation to me, and we talked some. And when I found them later, they were having a panic attack.
I was having, I kept hearing voices And it just made me think of the skulk, and it, really messed me up because I was still recently short of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think even Nova Hawthorne, I don't know if he was infected. I guess he was. He was telling us the other day he sometimes hears voices as well.
Off,
A lot of
is he a spirit user, I'm guessing?
Genesis's abilities are primarily attuned to more.
Spirit.
His voices come from
the Nova.
just... Oh,
Hawthorne, right? Correct? That's yours?
Yeah, Hawthorne. He is actually a light user. He was using his light magic to slow the skulk. Actually, at one point, he was shooting me with light magic quite often.
unorthodox, but if
And it
it's not
seemed it work.
if it's natural, if the corruption is naturally vulnerable to said aspects of spiral energy, then yeah, that would make sense. In fact, maybe...
Light magic.
Do I have it is the question. Yes, I do.
Interesting. Odd.
That makes sense, all things considered.
Is it okay if I show you what the skulk kind of good? Or would you rather me not?
If the skulk what?
So my magic,
Can we please test these outside?
me and Edie.
Not around
Yes.
the exhibits, please.
Yeah, please not. Also, I've grown attached to these animals, so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I would never put animals in harm's way. I have 2 little fluff balls at home.
This place takes hours to sweep. Please don't break the windows.
Yeah, okay. I will. Are we going outside to the front yard?
Outside to the front yard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll meet you guys out there.
Ah, yes, you and your teleportation.
It's the one thing that's somewhat the same to what I had back in Dualitas, okay? Everything else is so different, and I'm just gonna.
Dualitas? Is that one of the dimensions that you guys...
Specifically dimension C1536.
I hate the numbers. I hate the numbers. I can
That's
never
a lot of
remember
numbers.
them.
A shame
I
I'm not
never-
with
I can never
I mean-
remember them.
I would never
We were told the numbers 5 million times back on Dualitas, and for the life of me, I could not remember, and so I will not remember. This dimension's easy, I'm guessing, because it's what, C444?
Quite literally, yes.
Or yeah,
That is it verbatim.
see? That was easy.
Sorry, one
There's
spell.
Oh,
I wasn't quick enough.
that's
Sad.
okay.
As long as it didn't damage my home.
Anyways,
What about me?
what does my left click do?
That hurt.
Oh!
Yeah, that, you did that before we were able...
Nope.
Miss Ellie, perhaps you should probably watch, Jinx's display.
I am. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna go hide in the basement again.
Maybe it's best if I don't then. I don't want to
No,
Feel
it'll be fine, and
uncomfortable.
I'll just cry later.
It
I'll
might
cry
be of,
anyways.
it might be of more comfort.
Anyways.
It's you again. Stranger.
Who in the hell are you? Nope, I hate the eyes. And the
Yeah.
horns.
This is
me,
not
what the
good.
actual fuck are you doing in my house?
See you again.
Well, I guess I need to explain
Oh.
this now.
Run.
That's red?
I wasn't expecting. This is fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Can
Yeah.
you please take off the mask?
Sure. Hold on. Let me just look at that. Magic spiral.
That's what I'm
Quick
used to,
swap.
because you were asleep on the couch.
Okay, I'm glad that it is actually you. I was going to be concerned.
Yeah.
I heard the voice.
One that was at the MIPS tournament.
Yeah.
MIPS, the hell is MIPS?
Magic school.
It's a magic school out in Port Spiral. They mostly teach different spirals. We have like light magic. Genesis actually did one on soul magic a while back.
That's it.
It was
Aww!
different.
What the fuck?
80s, don't look in the mirror.
Do you
I
need
don't.
Whatever you do.
No.
I think he needs water.
Ah. Why did
Go
it
to-
have to
go
be
to-
one of
go to
these
the lake!
things?
Go to the lake!
I
Go to
ate
the
these
pond.
things. Why did I have to be able to turn into one of these?
I don't know.
Zoo.
Ah, that's better.
I'm not gonna question it.
I'm sorry. Carry on. I sneezed.
Fuck! Berries.
You okay?
No, I stepped in the berries.
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Um,
We're gonna have to clean those up.
So, Miss Ellie,
You don't have to say miss. That's just something Andr does.
I guess it's another name for 80s. I just called him 80s.
Most
Right,
people do.
I can't. Sorry. I knew an 80s back on Dualitas.
But when I had the skulk a part of me, it actually gave me 2 new spells.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me spell. And I also have that one. I don't use them often now.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly just stick to multi-strike, which is my... Wait, hold on. Yeah. It's called Frequency Strike. It's a pretty nice spell to have.
Oh.
It is, it hurts.
Oh.
Can confirm.
It's a fun spell.
That did 2 rows of
And
heart.
that's only level 1.
Jesus Christ. Well, you know, I honestly, I was showing Kyo stuff I could do the other day, and, I'm being honest, I don't know where half of the spells I used came from, because I did not have that. Well, you know, the one earlier, we're just not gonna use that one ever again. I don't know what this one is. Oh, what the fuck is this? Hello?
What?
What?
What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What?
Oh, what the fuck is this? Hello? Keo, step into it, please. Oh wait, come here, Keo.
Why am I the test subject?
I don't know. Oh.
It's cold.
That suit waterproof, you know, is
Significant
water
water.
resistant.
I'm used to.
Oh,
I am
fuck!
not bothering with
Not again! God damn
Hey,
it.
you know, this do I do sell your soul.
my
Oh.
God.
I'll fix
I
it!
can't hear a word you are saying right now. I'm sorry.
Yes,
You just
I
throw
don't
it.
have to deal with that anymore. Intoxicate
okay?
me was a massive negotiator. He negotiated for a suit that can never be
Okay, I kinda
destroyed or
like
tattered
fire.
or drenched or anything. Yeah. You know, he had his
That I
way
can
where
do.
these
That I used to be able to do on duality.
You know, just because I have health doesn't mean you can just keep bonking me with shit.
I just bonked you with one!
I would still also prefer you not harm your housemate.
I don't even have my armor off.
It was they're not high level spells. Honestly, I don't even know what else I can do.
One of these is just gonna outright kill me.
I hope not.
Well, we know what's it called? I think it's judgment.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
let's not do that.
let's not do that one again.
Iceland, that one I had on duality. That nope. Sonic, nope, not that one. Lava's Grace. Sounds like what I had on duality. That just gave me power-ups when I was in lava. Obsidian Blast. I don't know what that does.
I'm gonna get encased in obsidian for the rest of the time because of this.
Magma
I do have-
Wave. Magma Walk. What does Magma Walk do? Okay, we can test it out. I have a bucket of lava on me. Hold on. Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
you can fly.
I just float on lava. 80s, are you? And there's a squid.
Yep.
They fly now? Get in the water. You're gonna...
All right. All right.
God. You're gonna die.
Sorry,
There you go.
I kinda like this. I like this spell.
This just seems to be a day for us to be testing our abilities. I figured I would silently test mine over here.
How in the
Oh.
how long does this last?
I'm concerned about the fact that you are very close to flying.
I don't know. Huh.
I can
Interesting.
still not get over the
looked
fact
over
that
and I saw
you can
80
do that.
squid.
What?
I am Squady's trash.
Taking a lava bath.
I like lava.
Yeah.
It tastes
That's-
raw.
Well, that's what Magma Walker does.
Swimming in it is so strange.
Achoo.
What the shit? Oh, you're an Earth user.
Yeah, that's what that is. Oh shit.
Nature?
I don't know anymore, man.
Seems like nature. That's what
Listen,
I think Doodle had on dualities.
I
you don't-
don't
oh,
think you
what the
quite. I don't
fuck?
think you quite understand. I don't know anymore.
Wait, come here.
I don't know what I am anymore.
Can you get out of the block, please?
Know what I am.
Don't look too closely
up.
at it.
Miss Ellie, I'm concerned that this is how you read people.
You don't have a soul.
I know.
What the fuck? Why don't you? Huh?
So you're just a corpse?
No, he's living because you have a soul. Your
Wait,
soul
so
is just your soul is just all funky.
A mannequin.
It's just empty.
You're just an animated mannequin.
It's just empty.
How is a... Okay. No, we're not gonna question it.
I'm not gonna question it.
I think
Anyways,
I think that's what everything has come down to so far.
Molten touch. What does this do? Oh.
Miss Ellie.
It'll go away. I'm sorry. Why am I dying? I'll replace
happy
the
that you
lawn. I'm
didn't
sorry
have
about the
that?
moss.
I'm sorry, one more time, Jinx?
Then aren't you happy you didn't have us doing it in the archive?
Very much so. But this
At
is
least I-
tedious every time I have to do it.
Well, water gun.
I need to eat. Ooh.
Okay. Sorry, I've got distracted from what we were on about. Yep. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm excited to see other people's spells.
I mean, I suppose since we're on the topic. Oh, I missed.
Aw.
Did you
Look
just...
behind you.
Oh.
See, I don't like that you sneezed that
Ew.
out.
Yeah. Why do you? I
Like,
feel
out of
like
everything...
I can sneeze
that
out.
that one I've gotten more used to, because I'm actually hacking that up.
Oh, I'm going about water.
Like I can sneeze lava. Like I'm a demon. Also a demigod, but we don't question that. Ow. Wait.
My
Sorry! Not supposed to say that out loud!
Mm.
That part's not canonical yet!
There you go.
That part's not canonical
God.
yet!
There
Oopsie
you go.
doopsie!
Why? Don't die next to me, goddamn.
Wait, what happened?
It's rapidly duplicating the books Taco has.
Why?
Ooh, Heaven Sword for the collection.
Why did you die next to me?
Why do you have a bunch of shit that's not mine? That's not mine.
Yeah, I can't. No, stop. I don't have room for that.
Why do you have random duplicating books? Sorry, anyways, that
Back to
last part,
lore.
no one heard that. That was
Yeah,
not canonical. No
look,
one's supposed to know
look
that
at
yet.
the-
I don't even know that yet.
Look into the
Anyways.
pen.
Back to lore.
Look into the pen. There we go.
Ahem.
Mind wiped. Never happened.
Boop, boop, boop. Never
Whoosh.
happened. Anyways.
But, yeah, that's, two of the spells that Skulk gave me.
This actually gave me spell. Give me a spell. You know, your skulk infection seemed a lot nicer than mine.
Uh,
To say that
It
any of
was-
the... Oh, you go first.
Sorry.
it wasn't very nice in the end. It,
Never is.
didn't like that me and my brother were not listening, and it had actually withered us down at one point. We were withering away, it felt like. I've only experienced that one other time, and that was Marco. He is, anti-magic.
Anti-magic. I'm sorry. I will be questioning a lot of things you say because I've been gone for I don't know how long.
I can fill in the gaps on some of it.
Okay, cool. 'Cause you're saying Mips, Port Spiral, Nova Hawthorne. I like have zero clue what that means. I've been in the basement of that building for like I want to say
A week.
Couple days? A week.
Probably more.
For a week.
You are the
Sorry.
first person I've spoken to other than that one, and this one, and
What is
kind
that
of this one. Sorry. Pet. You're fine.
Why are you like
I didn't
this?
mean that one.
Anyways.
But yeah, I'm letting you all know, that there is something called anti-magic, and it actually takes your will and it drains it almost to a point where you're withering away.
Fun. Great to know that can happen here. Fun sounds like
don't
anomalous.
know. I don't know other people who can do it. I only know of Mako.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad but not glad to know there's another evil scientist person in this world.
And it's not me.
I would hope not. I live with you.
That was a joke.
Okay. I was about to get really scared, and I was about to leave really instantly and hide myself in a cave and not come out for a really long time. But,
Shoot.
out.
Oh God.
Bless you.
I'm glad that we decided to do the safe side.
I hate the cane. I hate the cane with a passion. I've been trying to ignore it for a really long time, but I can't look at you without staring at it.
Yeah, it's I've grown desensitized to it, but I did not like them on my first meeting with him.
Hold on. I have an idea.
I don't exactly love the cane either.
Illusion magic.
Cotton candy.
Illusion.
The temptation.
Huh.
Yeah, well, now I want to eat it.
Same.
And given the fact that it's skulk, it's probably not a good idea.
Oh, no, not again. Not eating or drinking or smelling anything that looks or is related to skulk. That is how all of this bullshit started.
You remind me a lot of Sin.
I'm inclined to agree. It's not worth touching, let alone attempting to...
Consume. Don't consume it, whatever you do. Never consume anything that has to do with skulk or looks like skulk or that comes from a god that uses skulk to help you. Never consume it. Don't breathe it in. Don't eat it. Don't drink it. Even if it's from a mad scientist who you feel like is your friend, don't do it because it will give you a skulk infection that splits your body into two.
Or as 90s referred to, I'm guessing you're referring to what 90s called Mr. Polka.
Well, Mr. Polka Mr. Polka was chill. We had no issues with Mr. Polka. Mr. Polka was actually a good part of the skull. Was like kind of good skull. Mr. Polka was good skull.
I believe there's such thing.
No, he was. He helped us. Oh yeah. Sorry. Back on Dualitas, there was a god. There was 3 gods. We had Tecatl, Quetzali, and then Tezcatlipoca. There was a war between Quetzal and Tecali. They are technically one god, which is Quetzalcoatl, but every couple hundred years they split into 2. And they were fighting against each other for control, or whoever. Yeah, they were fighting each other for control. I can relate to. And Mr. Polka was, or Tezcatlipoca, which we used to call him, Mr. Polka. He recruit. How do I do this? It's really confusing, I know, and I'm not the best at explaining things.
I have a question. If there were 3 gods, wouldn't that be called triality?
No, because no one knew the 3rd god existed. And he was
Fair
also imprisoned for a good while.
Fair enough.
Anyways, actually, no one knew the third god existed until like the very last like final battle. But that's a side note. Anyways, so Tezcatlipoca, when me and a bunch of other people arrived into Dualitas, which is what the name of the world is. I'm not using the numbers. We decided we didn't want to be a part of the battle between the two gods, and so we said F the system and created our own group. We were called Team 3. We were approached by a man called Devin Hatt. You know Devin, I assume.
Oh, Red Man, yeah.
Lightning
Yeah.
boy.
Red Man. Yeah, Red Man. We were approached by Devin Hatt and I believe a demon named Fi.
Of course he was there.
and they told us about how Devin was under the control of the two gods of Quetzalcoatl and
Quetzali and Teketl.
Teketl, yep. We're gonna get in trouble for butchering those names. It's fine.
I've already memorized Tekali and Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Anyways, what's the word? Yeah, he was trapped in a suit by them. He couldn't take it off. It was a miracle the man didn't stink or whatever. Anyways, he approached us and he goes, "Hey, so I help me, please, for the dear love of God, help me. I'm over this. Here's some information that a demon find out. And we met a Skulk emissary person. We called him Mr. Polka, even though that was not his name. We just called him Mr. Polka. Because we were told that the person that we would be helping, or who could help us, or who could help Devin save the world from the other two gods, was named Tezcatlipoca. So we called our little emissary person Mr. Polka, who enlisted Skulk to help us. So there was just a shit ton of Skulk in our base. We had a whole room to it. And then is it still on my forehead? Sorry, hold on. I can't see. Look underneath the bangs.
Oh.
Is it still there?
No, move your head up. Oh. Yeah,
is it still there?
There's something lodged in your forehead.
Cool, lovely, it's still there. Great, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways.
Oi.
What? It's start of all this bullshit, too.
I apologize for hitting you. But no.
Okay.
Reckon
Anyways.
cut that out.
Please no. I'm afraid it's gonna take even more of my soul if you try to, and I'm already limited to one. I get
Fair
you don't
enough.
have one, but I had two halves of I'm actually down half of a soul. I'm down to half a soul. Anyways. So yeah, Skulk, there used to be this little cauldron in our little Skulk room. I used to sniff it because it smelled really good.
What?
Don't. I had no idea I had no idea that me sniffing it would cause me to get a Skulk infection, and me being a part of this team would cause me to get a Skulk infection. But hey, we're gonna blame it on stupidity and being oblivious to the fact to what the hell was going on in that world, because I had no memory, and I still don't.
How is it that any of you in Team Purple actually managed to do any of what 90s has told me?
We may have been stupid, but like, we were stupid smart.
That makes no sense.
We got shit done. We were told to do stuff, and we did the stuff, and there may have been some stupidity and some bumps along the way, but we got it done, and overall we succeeded. So hey. Even with half of the group disappearing on months on end and then just never appearing again. Who in the hell is that?
Hello, Barnes.
What the fuck?
Goodbye,
Who's
Barnes.
Barn? Who? Not canon?
Yeah, I looked up
He
over
just
to
wants
him.
to watch.
He just wanted to watch? Okay.
I looked up over because I've been scanning the hills and I just like kind of make eye contact and I'm just like, oh, that man is not.
Anyways. Check server snapshots. I will
Oh.
later.
Oh, he's been taking photos. Anywho, go on.
Probably. Anyways, and so then us being around the skulk for like hours on end and it being like, our quote unquote friend and our protector, everyone on that team developed some sort of a skulk infection. Some were worse than others. Right here. And then along the way, we met a person called Zodiac. He was an axolotl made by a mad scientist and then Zodiac turned into a mad scientist who then was absorbed by a skulk being that he raised. It's a whole thing. Anyways, he wanted to preserve health and basically make people immortal and strong and stuff like that, lovely. He not lovely. As a test subject, not lovely. He created this chamber that held Skulk into it. Mr. Polka gave him a Skulk catalyst to test on and do shit. Out of that Skulk catalyst came a being called Zero. Evil Skulk person. Really, really, really bad Skulk person. That person, that was an issue. Me being friends with Zodiac, I walked into the test chamber one day to, feed the Skulk with bread. No, what was it? No, rotten flesh and spider eyes, because he liked rotten. The Skulk liked the rotten flesh and spider eyes. And then all of a sudden, I started to wake up into the Skulk, the little Skulk testy chamber on top of the catalyst. So I was like, oh, well, okay, cool. Maybe it's just my other me doing that because I had another half to myself. We'll get to that a little later. And then Zodiac started to go all crazy and like, oh my god, I've done it! I can preserve people's lives with Skulk. They won't die. They'll be stronger than ever. Mwah ha ha ha. Because hello over here. Yeah, lovely. I got that skulk infect. I got a skulk infection from Zero to quote unquote, according to Zodiac, save my life because the skulk infection I got from Mr. Polka was splitting my DNA into two, and eventually I would be two separate people with really, really fucking weak bodies. Sorry for my language. And if it wasn't for his intervention, I would have basically died. But didn't ask for my permission, just kind of gave me the skulk infection willy-nilly. The little thing Andr saw on my head, yeah, that's called a gem of corruption. That was of my own mistake. I put that on my head and it has not been able to come off ever since I put it on my head. We bought it from we had little skulks people who used to sell us stuff. We could buy power-ups. We could buy the gem of corruption. We could buy there was a spell that we could get that allowed us to summon wardens.
Yeah, I think I remember now he's mentioning that one.
Yeah, you're my 80s, the 80s I know of. He had one. He called it Seamus. Yeah, he basically had a pet warden he could summon willy-nilly and named it Seamus.
To my understanding, for context, there was a counterpart of me working with them at the time.
Oh yes, we did meet a counterpart of 80s of Andr, whose name was not Andr, who worked with us. Yeah, lovely. What else was there? Oh, so then, the skull confection that came from, me being on Team 3 for Mr. Polka and combined with the power of the Gem of Corruption, basically was just killing me. Zodiac decides to give me another type of skull confection from Zero, which was quote-unquote to save my body, but then Zero decided to go all crazy and mean and evil and block my connection to Mr. Polka and start going, "He can't hear you, you're mine, you're stuck here." Which is really fun in my head. Mr. Polka started to fight for dominance. Neither one of them won. They both were just there. And then along came the final battle. So I dealt with the skull confection. I've had a skull confection for like 2 years, I'm gonna say at this point. And then at the end, like towards the end of Dualitas, when everything was like supposed to be over, Zodiac got consumed by Zero. I told him so, that Zero was evil and not to be trusted and had its mind of its own. And Zero then proceeded to consume Tezcatlipoca and everyone who had a skull confection, which was the entirety of like Team 3, and then I believe Josie, who I don't know if you've met or not. Yeah, we all got, taken over by Zero. Lovely. And forced to, like, try to kill people on the battlefield. Super fun. And once Zero was killed, Tezcatlipoca defeated the other two gods. Peace, harmony, everyone lived happily ever after. Psych! The last 3 remaining members of Team 3, which consisted of me, Scott, and Dualitas 80s, we all go to a little lab we had, and then Anomaly pops up. Anomaly comes here, starts chasing us through our lab. We get to our subdivision of the lab where we are all cornered. I get pushed back into a wall where Anomaly proceeds to kidnap me and give me a third type of skull confection, which leads us to now. Andr and Scott, I guess I came and tried to attack them. Scott ripped the skulk out of me, Anomaly skulk out of me. I don't think he got all of it, considering the fact that I look the way I do now.
Judging from what the scans showed, unfortunately not. But
fucking lovely.
As far as from what we can tell, the strains of the corruption kind of just melded.
Great. Anyways.
Likelihood is that the Anomaly hive mind might have assimilated them into itself.
Whippy-doo! Oh, yeah, and then while, Scott was busy trying to tear Anomaly out of me, he stole a part of my soul that, was what some people on Dualitas would say was the nicer version of me, because this me is a little mean and doesn't really trust people. But hey, I'm trusting you, because what the hell else am I supposed to do here?
What's the saying? Birds of a feather flock together.
Quite literally. Anyways. Sorry, Saber distracted me. You're not supposed to be here! Leave!
You need to leave!
You need to leave! Disappear. Go away.
Maybe he wants to be.
I was gonna say, are you here in lore?
Does Barnes canonically know where the archive is, though?
Yes.
Oh, he does?
We're neighbors.
Oh, you are neighbors! I forgot Terracosta's like...
Oh my god.
We're neighbors and he delivered Pringle.
Oh, he did deliver Pringle.
I was about to shoot Barnes.
This time I am here in canon. The other time I dropped my light chocolate.
I can barely hear you, brother.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, hold up.
I don't know. I've been having...
It
Can y'all
sounds
hear me
like
now?
you.
There
Yep.
we go, much better.
Okay.
It sounded like you were in a whole different room.
Yeah.
It did.
The first time I was here, I dropped my elytra off your roof, so I had to grab it. But
Mhm.
now I'm here in canon.
Oh, fucking lovely.
Right.
You might die. My character might just kill you, if I'm being honest.
Oi.
Okay, I'll go back up the hill and walk down.
The man said, I'm gonna...
Saber,
Let's
I'd also
read
like to say your armor is literally an aerith texture for me.
Oh, it's supposed to just be red.
Yeah, it's red for me.
No, it is just red.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
working for me. That's
It must be the version you're on.
1.20.1.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What armor are you wearing?
I'll update it later.
It's supposed to be battle mage armor, but it wasn't implemented right, and I don't think Hatt can implement it right.
I'll update it
It's
later.
weird.
Or
So let me
update my
just
version
say,
later.
while you've been talking about your skulk, my chat has said, feed us, we hunger.
Oh, purple streams. Let me go check that out.
Oh god.
Oh, here, I got you, Saber. Hold on.
No.
I
Don't do
got
it.
this.
Don't do
I got this.
I'm gonna show my entire recording and cut to a link to your Twitch.
No.
I got this.
No, Scott stream.
Live.
Why are you like this?
Anyways.
Nako quit shooting at the artificer.
Anyways,
We're only at the shot.
back to me just
Taco, you know that if you do, it's going to cause you two to get into a fight, just a battle in my front lawn, and we're in the middle of war.
back to me quite literally just
Venting.
trauma dumping in the quickest way possible.
Trauma dumping.
Am I done? Hold on, I'm trying to remember chain of events.
We just
Team
got
three.
past skulk infections.
Hold on.
Feed the
team-
skulk, oh Jesus.
Team
Oh,
3.
good evening.
Hmm?
Hi. I appear to have gone farther than I intended to.
Mr. Barnes?
I was setting up a machine to detect spiral use around my base. I guess I detected y'all.
We were
Hmm.
testing abilities earlier.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out and lost track of how far I walked, so I guess I will need to recalibrate it.
It's alright, Miss Ellie. He's a neighbor.
Okay.
So couple.
Welcome.
Thank you. Got a couple unfamiliar faces. Ah, Ren. I missed you at the tournament.
Indeed.
And you were hiding in a hole.
Not in lore. I was just the cameraman.
Right.
One's a visitor and one's a tenant. It's up to you two if you want to introduce yourselves. I won't.
Wait, are you
Okay.
renting out your rooms?
This one doesn't sleep in the archive, and the other one has a designated
It's
room.
become a homeless shelter, let's be real.
I try to avoid that reality.
Wait, you have a house. You live up in the tower. I thought.
He moved into one of the rooms.
Howard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the one up there.
At this point, you might as well convert the archive into a soup kitchen.
There is an actual kitchen inside of one of the upper levels.
You do have a big thing of allegedly soup.
It's not,
Allegedly.
it is certainly...
Not for us.
I suppose you could somewhat call this soup. It's not safe to eat. It is
Couldn't eat it.
it is a forbidden soup.
So, hello again. I don't know if you remember me.
I saw you at the arena, but I don't believe we've formally met.
I'm Jinx. I am one of the people who live out in Port Spiral.
Ah, well, good to meet you, Jinx. My name is Barnes.
Yes, I remember you. You were talking to my brother a while back.
Oh, you're that one. Yes, I remember you.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was before or after the whole skulk thing.
I don't remember any skulk. So, if that's
Okay, so
an vision.
What?
This pumpkin just appeared out of nowhere.
I am taking it now.
Magic pumpkin. Oh. That's a screenshot.
I've noticed you've equipped some more climate-appropriate clothing.
It an old outfit with revamp, if you will. Speaking of temperature, would you all like to come inside? At this point, I think using the dining room would be more appropriate.
I brought chicken.
Ow.
I have food as well.
Shall we then?
Oh, I don't know if I have
Where did he
pizza.
go?
He went inside.
Oh, I
They
was
grow
about to
up.
say, I look away for a second and he's gone.
there goes Ellie.
Why are you people so mobile?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry. You were saying something about mobility?
Oh.
I hate this guy.
There's a lot more dogs here than I remember.
Yeah, they're little guards now.
Which reminds me.
Oh no, he's locked us in. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, 80s. I got the Zephyr Speed spell finally.
How's it suiting you?
It's been really useful.
With that and updraft, you'll certainly be much more mobile altogether.
Yeah, that's the next spell I'm working towards.
I'm trying to do my research into frequency strike myself, so I believe
Oh,
I
if
need
you have
something as
any-
well.
If you need help with it,
Howie.
just let me know.
Hmm?
I appreciate the offer.
Oh.
It's friends. It's friends.
You good?
Supposedly. I don't know. They haven't spoken yet, but I'm pretty sure they're friends. Scott, I don't think would turn you in, and I have less experience with.
Ew.
That's not
Just stay in front of me, please.
Okay.
Kyo.
Yep.
I had to ask, would you take Ellie to her room, please?
Yeah.
I want to listen.
I don't
the
know
history
how to
there?
fix it. I'll
You
fix
want
it
to.
later.
Later.
Stop texting me.
Oh.
Come on.
Anyways,
Wait, Cute, just stay up here.
oh, I'm hearing everything twice. Okay, we're good.
Hey Scott, you'll be happy to know I found a way to not accidentally cast spells.
You'll be happy to know I almost slapped you across the room because you kept getting in my face.
Okay, I'm no longer not accidentally casting spells.
Not in the archive, rule board.
Why do you have a gun?
Why
Why
don't you?
If you shoot me, I will knock you into the abyss.
Ren,
I need to reclaim my rifle. I forgot
do
where
I
I
need
left.
do I need to pat you down and confiscate your weapons?
That would take a while.
I have time.
Well, hold on. Let me open up my bag.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm pretty
no.
sure that is not
Um,
a room. Don't make me come up there. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hello, Scott. Hello, Lily.
Hi.
Hi,
Sorry, I
80s.
didn't know that there were 7 people here, and I was not meaning to interrupt anything.
I've a lot of talking.
Go away, Zeus!
I mean, I can bring him back.
Oh boy.
Swear to God.
In any case, what can I do for you both?
Why are we here? Out of character? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Damn it, Scott.
I think it was to talk to you!
To me?
Well, it was to, that was like the side quest.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, maybe you should ask 80s if I'm here. Anyways, up I go back to the balcony. Oh, shit, I didn't make it.
Imagine missing your teleports. I'll see myself out.
Not the spell!
That was a complete accident. I'm gonna be honest.
For the record, you killed a cat.
Get the hell out of the archive.
That was a complete accident.
I got
Be yourself out.
All the dogs are moving around. Someone sit them down.
Keo, sit the dogs down.
I'm feeding
no.
him. I'm feeding him. Where are they?
Close the door. Oh shit.
Dude, that-
Hold on.
Okay, they've
Oh
been fed.
shit, they're gonna have a baby.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, one cat down, one dog up, I guess.
That is a
Anyways.
wild sentence.
Oh, is this another cat's?
Alright, get
Oh.
places.
Okay, can we...
Okay.
I think there should be a rule. Throw your casters out when you enter the room.
No, just don't cast spells.
Don't cast spells in the archive. for
There's
That
fuck's
wasn't
sake.
I don't know that that was an intentional spell.
That was Saber.
Anyways, back
Well,
to
then there's no
lore.
excuse, because...
Back to lore in places. So, yeah, welcome back.
Thanks. Sorry, I just met, well, not met, had a finally extended conversation with a new neighbor.
Yeah.
Wait, do you live in the area as well?
Okay, I technically
He's
lived in the
in-
area before, I'm just more in the area now.
Ah,
He's very close to my house now.
I'm like
Oh.
like
Sorry.
400 blocks that way.
I just realized I've been muted for a while. Yes, that was an accidental cast. I am super sorry. Also, I need to go eat dinner. Bye.
oh,
Aye.
bye, Sarah.
Have a good time.
Saber just
Okay, well,
walked
I
up
guess I
there.
can unjam him now.
Spelljammer?
No, I just straight up jammed him. Like I just artificially did it.
Remind me to ask you how to do that later. Anyways,
Yes, hello.
I think I owe you a story, don't I?
And we really need to talk about something.
There's a lot on that list.
I can imagine. Say, Jinx, Kyo, would you two kindly go back to perhaps the arena with
Yeah.
and Miss Ellie? Perhaps would you like to join them?
Yeah. Yeah. It was nice seeing you, 80s. Nice seeing you, Scott.
We'll talk
We'll
more
see.
soon. Ren,
Fine.
you as well.
Yeah, I was confused why you didn't say my name. I was like,
It's like, of all man, I mean, Lily's heard the story.
Scotch number 2. But we've been dragged into number 2.
Oh, okay.
workshop?
Maybe somewhere a little more private.
My bedroom, then.
There's things that don't need to be overheard by anyone quite yet.
I understand.
Ellie, I need to tell this stuff personally. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that Lily knows the whole story. I told her as much as she should know.
Ah, I see. Okay. Oh fuck, who got rid of my clock? Damn, I'll have to fix that later. I got gold.
Okay. So?
Do you want me to start, or would you prefer to start?
If you're gonna explain why the sun's gone, I've got that story.
Let's start with that then. No, there's
I got some of that, at least from Lily.
there's something more complicated that I'd like to explain as well, but I can explain that first.
Shoot, yeah.
I didn't listen.
Admittedly fair. To which part?
I went when Regulus sent out his invitation to apologize in quotations to the people. I snuck in with intention to free Luke.
Okay.
And he and I had a disagreement. We fought, and I stormed off and scuttled through Regulus's belongings in an attempt to find something incriminating. I found a diary, and I learned a few things. Nothing that I was looking for. But I ended up going into his basement and finding something worse.
Worse?
There was a monster down there.
Yeah.
A monster called a shadow beast. Seems to be what happens to shadow cats when that disease claims them.
Hmm.
Alessandra followed me,
I see where this is going.
and she annoyed the thing into breaking free of its restraints, and she led the thing out.
Remind me to yell at her at some point.
She did it on purpose.
I presumed as much.
Didn't even seem like she had a plan to it or anything. She just did it in the moment, by the looks of it. But even I can't really confirm that.
She is many things, and
In the aftermath
sentence.
of it, an Obscura appeared.
Mm-hmm.
And did this to the world.
Yeah, it was a shock to come back to.
Scott, what's a Dagon spawn?
Huh?
90s...
Out of character. Oh, freaking know. Continue. Okay, I know, but I was not expecting that.
90s out of character explanation about why I let lips the one thing.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. 90s said something about her when scanned. And that word came up, though it didn't seem like he fully understood what it meant.
No way he could have. Honestly, I don't know how he knew that word in the first place.
Is there a chance that maybe my counterpart did?
No. But I know.
What is it?
Dagon is Ellie's last name. Dagon is also the man in black armor.
The one that was chasing us through the in-between?
Yes.
Is that Alessandra's father? Or
It's Ellie's father.
Oh.
The first time I met him, the one right before coming to Everdark, to this place. For the record, yes, calling it Everdark is intentional. He called himself the God of Chaos, for one. But he also said that I was at fault for something that happened to his daughter. And then the second time, the reason that I wasn't there for the sun being taken is because I met him again. Out of this realm again in the in-between, which is, you know, not going back there for a bit, it's officially unsafe. He said his name. No, that's not. Sorry. The time before that. Rick, we didn't actually talk about that. I mean, out of character. It was the stream we didn't do.
Ah, I see.
Can I still roll with that?
Going on. Yep, rolling with it.
Okay.
In character.
When...
Idea.
Okay. Well, there was a little interaction that we talked about. We just didn't stream it.
Anyhow, we're getting off track.
Anyways. When I had... No, sorry. He said his name, and I didn't say anything because I didn't honestly know how to say that and have it make any sense. There was no rhyme or reason behind any of it. It just... I didn't know what exactly I should say or whatnot. So Lily, as I talked to her a little bit ago, I told her that story, but I left out the name. I don't think that needs to be public. Because, at least not yet, because Ellie doesn't even know yet.
Which leads into the hard thing. She's awake.
I know. I saw her.
I'm sorry that I didn't let you know when she did. She asked me not to.
That I heard too. Well, more of guess, but rumor spread here. And this actually helps when you are on the roof on occasion.
Ah. She seems to blame you in part for her present condition.
She's right to.
You saved her.
I saved her from one thing and gave her something else to live with. Something that I am still trying to figure out how to fix, and unfortunately coming up with nothing. I have searched practically every book in the library at MIPS for anything that could help pertaining to souls, gods, realms, anything, and this world has nothing. Probably about one shelf that I haven't touched in there. And that's like hundreds of books, by the way. I have found one book pertaining to a god, a death god, and another pertaining to the Wither, which is only relevant. Would you stop barking?
Or pup.
And the only there's one pertaining to the Wither, which is only relevant because of it being related to Nether, which this realm doesn't seem to have anymore, anyways. I mean, I've got just my own theories on souls. I've got notes on gods, realms as much as I can, planes, and skulk, where whatever, just anything I've overheard. The dots don't really connect. I'm still looking, but there's not much to connect. I've got theories, but
I don't know anything about... Uh-oh.
oh no.
Whoop. Hopefully their beds set outside. Or they were smart and set their beds in the arena. Anywho. I don't know what to think about this Dagon or Ellie's connection to it. But I know for a fact that, at least I certainly believe that I am right when I say that you did save her. It's not exactly a clean-cut thing, but...
She's alive, and that's something, but I will always be happy for that, but I'm still need to try and fix the rest.
That is commendable.
I plan to talk to Genevieve, who I've now heard of today, soon, to see if we can come up with something, but grasping at straws. But even so, Dagon. Can't believe that name turned out to be something. He is the main problem, unfortunately. Because I don't know.
There's a few things I want to show you.
Yeah.
Number one, the yellow vial.
Pearls.
In the flask in there.
Oh, vial. I heard pile. Oh, shoot. I haven't actually seen one of these. I heard Nova Hawthorne talk about it, but...
Jinx gave me one in exchange for using the training facilities here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that maybe we can replicate it. Ren certainly proved a theory possible as well, which is somewhat concerning, but he proved that there is pure essence of certain spiral energy, which that flask seems to have encased in it.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm at I haven't gotten to it yet because it was chasing another lead.
Yeah.
But I was attempting to figure out if I could replicate it.
Mm-hmm.
See if I could
I'm
do
out.
anything. Oh. Or Pupper. What is wrong with the puppy, Scoticles?
She wants to leave me,
Oh.
but she's stuck in my room because she's supposed to be in here.
Oh. I see. Anywho, back to work.
Yeah.
And I want to see if it can do anything to help Ellie, but it didn't even clean Jinx of it completely.
Yeah.
I was busy letting those two talk to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it could probably help Ellie.
Yeah.
There's another thing, too.
There always is, so...
Primarily in the form of...
That's a new one.
I am aware. I'm not fully enthused by it. And I've been able to shape into other things as well. Though I haven't gotten a full handle on it yet.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I've seen some weird things, and that's up on the top. That's pretty close to the top of the list.
This happened the same... Ah! Oh, God. I'm not happy with how that happens.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you would be.
No.
That didn't look pleasant.
On the bright side, I'm an infinite source of beef now.
Okay.
I've been able to turn into squids, axolotls, cows, even a guardian.
Do you turn into a cat? Is that the source of beef?
Yes.
Does that qualify as cannibalism?
I think it qualifies as auto-cannibalism. I don't know. What was scary about... That happened the same day that this whole Eternal Darkness thing happened, and Alice's first instinct was to milk me.
That's wrong on so many levels.
I was very traumatized that day.
That is... Let's not talk about that, actually.
I don't even understand how the aspect of it works. It's like back to the barnyard.
Interesting.
In any case, I didn't know why that happened. Why that started happening. It's not something that should be possible for my species to do. It never was before, at least. Then again, I'm the only one left of my species, so...
Yeah.
But on the topic of Genevieve, I spoke with her not long ago myself, and I know how Ellie found us. Before.
This is something I'd like to hear.
I've been having dreams ever since we got here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just buffed it up to trauma, considering I've been having flashbacks overall, but I kept seeing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
she arrived, I was passed out in the room adjacent.
Can I go in?
Mm-hmm. I was passed out in here. I come here to talk to these things.
Yeah.
I think I've been sleepwalking.
Jeez.
I dreamed that I was in utter blackness. I felt, while I was walking, I felt my entire body shifting and contorting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how to describe what I saw. But then I saw her. And she said that she found me. And that's when I called you.
Jesus. Hmm. Well, I knew something had happened. That's not what I was expecting.
While you were by her, the corrupted half of her was crawling away. I thought I was hallucinating, but I killed that half. It was speaking through it. And I was enveloped with corruption. But when I came to, I was just standing there, and I heard you talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything with the in-between and Dagon happened, and nothing really happened afterwards, but then the ability changes started happening during the darkening.
Mm-hmm.
I told Genevieve about it because Ellie said there was something different internally. Better to go to talk about the souls than a medium, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know what's happening with me, but I know that something is. And whatever it is, it's affecting my body violently.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
I'm telling you this because I trust you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for telling me.
I've been trying to figure out what sources I can go on with it, and I rated the lemons as ship's wreckage. 90s has probably been busy installing what he could from it, just so I could see if we can find any information on anything, but... Unfortunately, you and Ellie are the only sort of sources of information on that I know of anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also the people that would probably outright kill me for it.
I think I actually zoned out for a second. What? I'm sorry.
If there's a chance...
my brain skipped a beat.
If there's a chance I'm infected, I know you and Ellie are likely the people that would outright kill me for it.
What do you mean outright kill you for it?
Because of what happened to the both of you.
To, like, what? Prevent something? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've let that kind of fear push me away from people before. I'm trying not to let it now.
I'll keep doing that. Keep in touch with stuff like this.
I'm primarily telling you this because you told me about Dagon. But the other part of it is because well, maybe there's a chance I can understand you and Ellie a bit better for what happened. I owe it to the other 80s to try to help the both of you.
Thank you. Doesn't seem like the locals like us very much.
I mean, the locals probably don't like me very much either. If they live
Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but...
Well, I hardly know any of them, and what ones of them I
Yeah,
do
they have...
know are, well...
They have a term for us. It's not the worst thing I've heard, but they call us otherworlders, and it's not nice.
I mean, it's true.
It's true, but the way they say it...
You know that the name for my race was Hollows, which was actually a slur that we adopted?
Fun. That's sarcasm, just to clarify.
My point is I'm used to it.
Okay. There's worse things they could call us.
Certainly. Fiero called me a tramp not too long ago.
Okay, that one's a little funny.
To be fair, I smashed a bottle on his face.
You know, definitely worse things and worse times.
Are you going to try to talk to her at some point?
I gave her a way to reach out. And I'm hoping she does on her own. But we're running out of time.
There is one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alessandra knows she's here.
I'm working on it. I assumed she'd find out eventually. I was hoping it'd be later. Oh god, my screen shook. Or maybe I just died.
Don't die, that's bad for you.
No, that's my thing. I'm the one who says absurdly ridiculous things are bad for your health.
Stop being blind, it's bad for your eyes.
Go away, Zeus!
I don't have your $20.
Look, man, I owe you 20 cents. Chill.
Go to Pedicin. Go to Pedicin, Zeus.
I don't remember where we were.
Alessandra.
Yes. I am... Well, have you told Ellie about that?
Truth be told, I was kind of trying to find a way to tiptoe around it, well, because I had to explain to her why there were wanted posters of me, like, being made. So, I actually am glad that you knocked on my door.
Well, whatever I can do to help. Yeah, that'll be a fun explanation, especially since... Oh, I don't know if we told you this. Luke and I discovered that Alessandra kills other Ellies.
You told me about that before, actually.
Good, because that's not an explanation I wanted to go through.
Yeah,
but
let's also note the fact that I hit Alessandra with probably everything I had at one point, and she shrugged it off like it was nothing.
Well, I don't remember. I don't know. Well, she seems like she'd be the one to do that, honestly. But as far as things go, could always send her to the void. Just saying.
If she wasn't gonna find a way to crawl herself back out of it.
Yeah, but time is time at this point. No, I'm gonna make sure that Alessandra at no circumstances finds Ellie. And if they do end up meeting, I'm gonna make sure I'm there.
Good, because I intend on making sure of that as well.
Cool. Are you taking the stealthy approach, or...?
Well, it's my house.
Oh, I mean, if she shows up here, well, then I'm straight up, like, saying, hey, leave. But if it's out in the wild, I had a plan to not make myself seen, but be to a point where I can be there in an instant.
The matter of it is right now, however, that Alessandra is... I don't know where, and I have no methods of tracking her down right now.
I've been trying to find her. I can't for the life of me.
For all I know, she probably went beyond to where the Obscura came from. But the Obscura also said that, the Obscura and Regulus both said that had mentioned certain relics that might be appearing.
Yes. I'll keep an eye out, but...
That's the more pressing matter in my mind.
As much as I would love that to be the pressing matter, I've got the other two, but I will see what I can do in regards to that. If I find any.
Perhaps,
if I can get any. Please.
Perhaps I would make a board of my own.
They're good for connecting dots.
Figuring out what's going on with the Revenants, figuring out my own potential affliction, figuring out these rift dungeons, clearing my name, Alessandra, now Dagon. And trust me, I think Alessandra is... she's very annoying with how she toys with you.
She gave me a nickname.
Sad man.
Uh-huh. If she didn't look like Ellie, I would have punched her into a different dimension.